Greetings, beloved. I'm Dr. Felicia LaBoy, lead pastor and life coach here at the historic First United Methodist Church in downtown Elgin, Illinois, with another motivational moment from the Bible. These motivational moments are designed to help you take what you hear in church on Sunday, what you learn in Sunday school, what you may even hear during your private devotional time, to take those biblical concepts and to make them a part of your everyday life. This week, I want us to focus in on this idea: got prayer, got power. You could also say the reverse of that: no prayer, no power. But what do I mean? Some of you may remember the commercial, I guess it's been maybe 5 to 10 years ago now, that said got milk, right? And basically at the heart of the commercial was that milk provided all kinds of vitamins and calcium and vitamin D and all kinds of vitamins and minerals to strengthen you, right? And basically the whole got milk thing was saying you need milk to be strong. I'm saying that we need prayer to be strong. The Bible is really clear about that. If you've been staying along with us over the last few weeks, you know that I've been in the midst of a sermon series entitled Busy, Slowing Down to Be with an Unhurried God. And basically what we've been talking about is that many of us, especially this time of year when school's getting back into swing and people are coming off vacation and work is ramping up, that so many of us get so busy with work, with family, with school, with running kids, with taking care of parents, with doing errands, that we get so busy that our spiritual life shrinks. And we miss out on the blessings, the ways that God wants us to know that He's with us, and the ways that God wants to help us. Got prayer, got power. So let me kind of give an example and see if I can talk about what do I mean about this whole idea around got prayer, got power, and what does that have to do with not being too busy. Let me see if I can explain. In Mark chapter 1, Jesus has had an incredibly busy day. He's been feeding people, healing people, casting out demons. That boy's been going from sun up to sundown. He has been busy. And even though when he thought he could catch a break, he was at Peter's house and Peter's mother-in-law's sick, so he takes care of that. Jesus has been busy. And what does this busy man do after a hard day? He lays down and goes to sleep. Because remember, Jesus is fully God and fully human. That means he's subject to all the things we are subject to as human beings. He's tired. He gets a good night's sleep. But in Mark chapter 1, verse 35, we're told something remarkable. Jesus gets up very early to do what? To get a jump on what he missed from yesterday? No. Jesus gets up very early to pray. Pray about what? Well, I think the answer to that is found in James chapter 5. In James chapter 5, we're told that we should never say, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow, do that tomorrow. We'll do those things if the Lord wills. And so what I believe that Jesus did when he gets up to pray is that Jesus says to the Father, first of all, God, Dad, did I do all that you wanted me to do yesterday? And second of all, what would you have me to do today? Not bless my to-do list, not bless my family and my friends. God, what would you have me to do? I don't know about you, but I've been really guilty of one, not taking time to sit in God's presence so that he could remind me that whether or not I had a bad day or not, whether I faced a difficult day today, that first of all, you and I are his beloved children. I don't always do that, to sit still in his presence. And I am learning how to come before God and say, God, here is what I have planned today. But I want your will and your way. And so, Lord, here is my schedule. Here are the things that I've committed to doing. What would you have me to do? Beloved, since I've been doing that, it's been amazing because God will give me ideas about contacting this person or looking here, or he'll bring resources to mind. Or the other thing that he may do is he may say, nope, you're not doing that. And so I have to tell people, no. That probably has been the greatest gift of all of this, that I am learning not to bow down to peer pressure, whether it comes from work or family or friends or whatever. I'm learning that no is a complete sentence. If you continue to read in Mark chapter 1, what you will find is that the disciples still have their mind on what happened yesterday. But Jesus, having gotten up early, being affirmed by the Father that what you do is not as important as who you are to me. When Jesus is affirmed, he gets his marching orders, and what he finds is that whatever was on the list for yesterday was yesterday, and God's not in that. God wants the team to move to this new location. Are there going to be some people disappointed? Yep. Is it going to make sense to everybody? Nope. But Jesus is committed to doing his Father's will, and so should we. So should we. Jesus is the CEO of our lives, or at least he should be. And he's the model for how we do that. You may say, well, if I don't get up early and I don't get these things done, then what's going to happen? I don't know. I do know that God is responsible for taking care of us. I know that his way is always best, even when we can't see it. So, beloved, the invitation to you and to me in the midst of a October that's ramping up, that's busy, as we look at all the things that are coming, as we think about what's happening in December, as we look at all the challenges we face, all the games we have to take kids to, all the errands, all the assignments, everything that people want from us, the important thing is, beloved, that we need God's instruction about what to do first. We need to sit in God's presence so when the peer pressure comes, we're not moved because we don't do what people want. We are standing firm in who we are as children of God. This week's challenge, beloved, is to get up a few minutes early. I'm not saying you got to get up very early in the morning when it's dark. That's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just suggesting that maybe 15 minutes before everyone in your household gets up. Or maybe on your ride to work when you're alone, you turn your radio off and ask the Lord, or say to God, here's my list. What would you have me to do? That's our challenge for this week. In John 15, we're told that he's the vine and we're the branches, and without him we can do nothing. Nothing. I don't want God to bless my list. I want to be on his agenda, and I know you do too. I pray that you'll stick around for this week's Refresh Your Soul moment, which is Matt Mayer's Lord, I Need You. If Jesus needed the Father to get through his days, so do we. We need his peace, his guidance, his protection, and his will in our lives. Beloved, got peace, got prayer, got power. No prayer, no peace, no power. I know that you'll choose the right thing and that you'll get some more prayer. Beloved, be blessed. I am Dr. Felicia LeBoy, lead pastor and life coach here at the historic First United Methodist Church in downtown Elgin, Illinois, with another motivational moment from the Bible. Be blessed, and I'll see you here next week.